The County of San Diego Office of Emergency Services is responsible for the overall response to disasters within our region. We've had a number of disasters in San Diego County. In October of 2007, 13% of our county's total land mass was covered in fire, essentially. Our emergency website became a go-to source of information for people in our community. Because of that, we had a huge amount of traffic to that site. The website itself slowed to a crawl, and it sometimes was inaccessible to people who were trying to get that critical disaster information. We knew we had to do something different.
It was very apparent to me that Windows Azure was the model we needed to go. It provided the scalability, it provided the cost effectiveness that we needed to do, it provided predictability, and it provided the scale and the scope that we could not imagine on our own.
Well, we're taking advantage of the Microsoft SQL Server database on the back end, Microsoft Azure, and Microsoft Dynamics CRM. In a normal environment, even in a virtualized environment, it could take days or weeks to set up a new service. With the Microsoft services, we were able to do it in minutes. IDX Studio was introduced to us as a strong partner, a gold certified developer. Their tools and technology was able to meet our expectations, and they developed very quickly.
It's a lot easier for us to update information. In the past, it always required diving into something like a Dreamweaver or front page just to make the simplest sort of update. Now it's all template based. It's just much easier for us to interact with.
I do not know, you cannot know, what the next disaster is. But I think people are better prepared for it if they know what's happening. If you know what's happening, I think you're better off.
People want to know three things. They want to know what's happening, what does it mean to me, and they want to know what we're doing about it. This web platform is a critical part of our public information ability.
It has a lot of modern features that people really just kind of expect now. For example, it has an RSS feed. We have built-in Twitter feeds. The shelter listing is a much clearer display. It plots the shelters out onto the Bing map, which previously it did not do.
We like technology, we embrace technology, and we use it in many ways. And what we are doing is basically taking advantage of that and developing systems so no matter where you are, you're going to be able to have up-to-the-minute information on what's going on.
The beauty of using Windows Azure and the need for us to communicate to our constituents is that it's easy to do so. It's one click away. Can you imagine access to government information one click away? That's the future.